So, push back against the negative thoughts. Don't accept them whatsoever. Push back against them because they're not your thoughts. They never were your thoughts to begin with. But the negative thoughts that come your way and perhaps the negative words from others seem to come at you out of nowhere. Just when you thought you were going smooth sailing, there comes the negative thoughts. Hello there, Applebrooks, honey. Yeah, you all push back against the negative. I tell myself that too. Gina, honey, push back against those negative thoughts that try to weave their way into your mind. And I'm going to tell you the same thing. Push back at them because they did not originate inside of you. They came from another realm. They came out of nowhere just to try to get your energy, your vibration to go into a downward spiral, you all. If you just feeling it, if you've been feeling it, push back against them with all your might. Push them back. If you can't push them back with one hand, push them back with both hands and all the strength that is in your body. Push it back. Envision yourself literally taking both your hands, your whole body, and pressing forward with all your might to get those negative thoughts out of your life, out of your day, out of your moment. Push them back, you all, because they did not originate with you. It is literally like an attack from the spiritual realm that comes out of you, at you out of nowhere, thinking that they're going to keep you down. No, 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 no. See, that's where they messed up, because you're much stronger than that. You're on to it. You're on to it. You know you don't like them. You know that those negative thoughts or negative words that people are saying, that's not you. It is a direct attack against you, and therefore you don't have to accept it. Why? Because you know who you are on the inside. You know what's going on in your life. You do not have to accept any of this negativeness that comes your way, any negative thoughts, anything like that, any negative energy. Push it back with all your might, you all. That's exactly right. Hello there in South Africa, Nina Daman. Yeah, you all. We got to do this. We got to press on, you all. We do. I got to tell myself, Gina, honey, you got to press on. I'm going to tell you, you all got to press on. You've got to keep pressing on. We cannot let, see, this is what it's like. These negative thoughts, just picture a bully pushing you and pushing you. It's a negative thought, a big negative thought bully pushing you and telling you all these negative things about you, and they keep pushing you back and back and back. No, stand your ground, stand right here and think, you know what? No. And put your hands up and you push it back. Do it, you all. Push your hands up, take your hands up, push the negative thought process back, because it's not a part of you and you do not have to accept it at all. You don't. That's right. We all have got to stand our ground, you all. We do. You've got to meditate. You got to pray. Do whatever will bring balance and peace back to your spirit. Do whatever it can, whatever it takes that's healthy for you. You know, if you have to go outside, you have to just step away. Do it. Even if you're in a workplace, step away. Step away from it. Say, no, I'm not going to engage. That's right. I'm not going to engage in your negativeness. I'm not going to entertain the negative thoughts that entered my mind. I'm not going to entertain it at all. And just stick to it, you all. Stick to it. Yes, you all. We can do this. We can. And the more we do this together, the stronger our light gets on this earth. Our light literally gets brighter when we realize what's happening and we do it. It's like when I stand my ground and I push back against the negative forces, my light gets brighter. And when you stand your ground and you push back against the negative forces, your light gets brighter. So could you imagine lights going off all along the world, which like it's kind of dim, and then everybody wakes up and then pushes it back, and then boom, they get super bright? That's right. That's how you have to envision it, like that. I thought I heard my kitty. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. Yes, it's all out attack, family, by he is. That's right. That's right. You guys, it's really pretty out. It's pretty out right now. It is. It's I've stepped outside to get a breath of fresh air. And it was, as soon as I stepped outside, I went in the basement, I prayed over my house. You might want to do it too if you're a praying person or a meditating person, or you want to send some positive energy, just positive thoughts. You can do it. It does, it's what's in your heart. It's the frequency of your heart that makes all the difference. If you're sincere right there, it makes all the difference, because the spiritual realm knows when you're playing and when you're not playing. It does. Hello. Oh, you missed the blue sky. It's so gray here. That's okay. You'll have some blue skies. It won't always be gray. It will not. It can't stay gray forever, you all. It cannot. That's right. Oh, it's a Life Path number 11 day. To all of you Life Paths number 11s, it's an 11/11 day in 2022 if you're a Life Path 22. So yeah, it's a good day. It really is. Step into your power. Step into your energy. Step into the real you. Yeah, that's right. You've worked too far and you've come too far. You work too hard. You come too far for the negativeness, the negative entities to stop you now. And you know you have. I have. I realize that, and so do they. They want to push you as far as they can push you. You ever notice that? That there are people, if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. If they walk all over you once, they'll think that you will be their doormat. You don't have to be their doormat. No, you don't. No, you can just speak up, stand your ground, you all. You do it. That's right, 11/11 day. Yes, that's right, Dennis, honey. You have food, you have a roof over your head, and your heart knows love. Amen. That's right. Your heart knows love. That's all it is right there. Boom. You got love, you're going to make it, because it's deep-rooted inside of you, no matter what's going on in your life, because it's your anchor. Love is your anchor. And God is love. The source of all good is love, too. That's right. It's Veterans Day. Thank you. Yeah, my husband's out having the free meals with his mom and dad. They like to go out with him on Veterans Day to get their free meals, but there's a catch to it, you all. Whoever goes with you, they got to pay for their meals also. Yeah, that's okay. It might be the last 11 we see. I thank you all for being here. Well, it might, and it might not be. That's right. It's okay. Keep thinking I hear my kitty. I'm hearing things, you all. Look, love is the highest frequency. I second that, you all. It is absolute highest. I would not want to live in a world where I no longer had love in my heart, and I was aware of it. That the love kind of evacuated my heart, left it empty, because it's a terrible feeling. When the love is no longer in you, and you may have been at that point before in your life, but the love came right back. The love came right back, you all, and you realized you went inside and you took a deep look at yourself and you figured out who you were, and perhaps you prayed, you meditated, and that love was poured right back into you, and you grew from it. You did. You became stronger, a lot stronger than you were before. It is amazing. It is the ultimate trip. That's right. Whoo. Yeah, you don't want to be. And if you're around somebody who is a negative entity, you all, have you noticed? I was wanted to bring this up too. Have you noticed that maybe your circle of friends or your connections that you used to have, they are rearranging themselves. Your life is being arranged in the area of who you connect with. It's like a weeding out of what does no longer serve you, and then keeping what does serve you. Have you found that happening in your relationships, in your life, and stuff like that? So that you can function properly in this life with its ever-changing ways. Yeah, the toxic ones will be pushed away, sometimes even on their own. That's true. That's right. We got to connect with love, you all. And if you have love at the being, at your core being, and sometimes you get inside of yourself. I did this morning, y'all. I apologize. I sounded a little agitated this morning in my video. And I said the phrase, get your head out of your you-know-what. But I didn't say the word, but I thought, I can't believe that came out of my mouth. So I do apologize for that, because it makes me feel bad, because that's not me. That is the agitation getting to me concerning the UFOs that they do not want to admit. But one day they will be forced to admit it. Whether they're ready for it or not. So I do apologize, because that's not me, you all. It isn't. That's why you're listening to you. You feel the love here. Well, I hope you do. I do, because if there's anything I'm going to be spreading, I would hope it to be good energy, positive energy. Love is contagious. Happiness is contagious. And a smile is contagious. Doesn't it make all the difference when you're walking around and you see people smiling at you? Or you walk past them and they just smile? Isn't that a wonderful feeling? And you know it's a genuine smile and you just look at them? That is. Oh, Misha Moja Masa. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. People are just like puzzle pieces, and when you put us all together, oh, that's so beautiful, Rich the Prophet. I like that. Oh, let me read it one more time. They say, we people are just like puzzle pieces, and when you put us all together, we get the bigger picture. Boom. That's right. I love that. Yeah, you got to stay in your higher frequency. And really, when you're in your higher frequency, and the love frequency, you can see more clearly. You can, and you can become more aware. You can think clearly. Everything seems to like kind of smooth, you know what I mean? You're able to deal with anything that arises without getting totally stressed out and going into a downward spiral. That's right. That's right, Kate Noble. That is exactly right. Yeah, because it's not a part of you. It's the little agitations that get inside of us. I am human. I'm human. I try to have it all together, but kind of lost a little bit of me this morning, and I realized it. So my conscience bared witness with my behavior. It did. It wasn't seared with a hot iron, you all. Absolutely not, you all. So if you got this, if you got negative energy trying to get in your mind, negative thoughts and stuff, push it away. Push back on it. If you got people telling you negative things, push back at it. You don't have to accept it, because that's not who you are. It's not who you are. You don't have to accept it, okay? You don't have to accept the thoughts. It's like that Jiminy Cricket or Pinocchio. He had the devil in one ear and like an angel or something in the other ear, whispering one thing's in one ear and whispering another thing's in another ear, and had him so confused at time. And I remember this, whatever, singing and dancing, do what makes you happy. Life of romancing, do what make you happy. Yeah, like Pinocchio and the Emperor of the Night. That was a really dark one. If you ever saw a sequel to the Pinocchio, it's what it's called, Pinocchio and the Emperor of the Night. That was a creepy, creepy one. It lured all the little children and stuff is what it did, and gave them everything. He had him smoking and drinking and partying and everything, and he got all caught up. And then I think he came to his senses, because he couldn't get off the island or wherever it was he was at. I think he got rescued, and he went back home to the person who made him. Yeah, Pinocchio. So yeah, Pinocchio and the Emperor. Don't watch it, because it's kind of, it's got a darkness in it. He got on a train and went to some kind of playground or something, and he missed his family, and they missed him. That's right, you all. Yes, you all, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, you all. We got to stay positive. I got to stay positive. Oh, my goodness gracious. I love the trolls, too. Maybe it'll help. Well, it all depends on how bad of a troll they are. And I can't tell you that I love people who are mean to me. I cannot tell you that, and I'm not going to, because of the human in me. Perhaps their spirit is not a good spirit at all. So you know that I love the person, or I love the whatever, you know that saying? Yeah, I know. When people's really mean to me like that, if they're beating me up and, you know, stuff like that, no, I don't love them. I don't push back at them. But I won't. I just walk away, you all. That's right. Freedom. Yeah. So, love never won any war. Love, I beg your pardon. It's won many wars in my life spiritually. Many. So love does win every single spiritual war that I have ever fought in my lifetime on this earth. Yeah. And there's a lot of other people who can attest to the same thing. That's right. It has. Perhaps you haven't been in contact with the right source and used it properly. That's right. Hello there, Mick Olson. Yeah, we can do it. We can walk away from them. Boom. So I can get rid of evil. Gone. I can. No, I don't got. Do I love that guy? No, I don't. I don't love that person who did that, because I didn't feel no love coming from him at all. He was a negative entity. That's right, you all. We can do it. We can do it on live stream too. Love has won every single war in the spiritual realm that I've ever fought. It has. In my family life, in my work life, love has seen me through everything that I've been through in my life. It has. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. And I wouldn't be able to stand if the source of my being was not rooted in love. That's right. Boom. Yeah. Hello there, Jay Jocelyn. Yeah, you all. So push back at the negativeness. Push it back. Any negative thoughts that come in your way, reject them all. Negative people, if they send you into a downward spiral when you're trying to stay away from it, distance yourself. That's okay to have healthy boundaries. You can distance yourself. Yes, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. That's right. It's really pretty good words to live by, especially if you are around someone who is completely negative all the time. Absolutely. And a negative person don't want to hear that. They don't at all. Yeah. Hello there in Istanbul. Yes, Istanbul, Mehdi. Yes, we are definitely in a spiritual war. And you all know it too. In your personal lives, in your social media lives, in the real world, it's a battle taking place, and it literally has manifested into the physical realm too. It has. Hello. Well, I am going to go. I just wanted to get on here and say that don't accept it, reject it. Reject the negative thoughts that enter your mind, and distance yourself from negative people, negative situations, if at all possible, that's going to send you down into a downward spiral. Distance yourself from it. You got to guard yourself. You got to set healthy boundaries. You got to be able to keep the peace and balance in your life. You do. That's right, you all. It's hard. That's right. Hello there, T Honey. So I am going to go, you all, and thank you for being on here. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day.